Hello, hi. Welcome to my Insta. Today we're going to talk about the Leo full moon. We're going to talk about how each sign is going to most likely be affected, and we're going to pull some oracle cards. I'm here with my Astro pal, Celeste. So her and I just found each other recently. We live in the same city and we're hanging out and everything. It's pretty fun. Okay. She's just so inspirational. Let me see. She should be coming anytime soon.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, I was good till I started till I grabbed my phone and I couldn't find it. I had to play my iPhone alert to find my phone. It was in the pocket.
Oh my God.
Of this little jacket I wear. I was looking everywhere for it. You have no idea.
That's really funny. Well, I'm glad you found it.
Me too.
I was like, take your time. You know, it always happens. It's like with these things, I don't get super stressed out because, like, life happens and we do our best.
Exactly. But yeah, so happy to be here talking to you.
I was just telling everyone how inspiring you are, and just how I'm inspired by you and the work you do. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hi everyone. I'm Celeste Brooks of Astrology by Celeste, and I'm an astrologer, a coach, and a teacher. And yeah, I have the Celestial Insights podcast to help you navigate the energies of the week. You can find it anywhere, and I do readings, I teach classes. I'm teaching my Astrology Foundations 201 coming up starting next week, and I do monthly moon workshops. I'm a Taurus sun, so I'm very practical and grounded. An Aries moon, I like to have fun with whatever is going on, and a Cancer rising. So I like to have a consultative approach and make a warm environment. And I love, love, love the moon. Yes.
Yay. I know you're a Taurus sun. And your Cancer rising and sun, where was your sun? No.
Taurus sun, Aries moon.
Aries moon, that's what I always forget. That's what I always forget for some.
Yeah, Aries moon and Cancer rising. I hope I said Aries moon.
Yeah, no.
Who knows?
I don't know how I forgot since our moons are trining, but anyway.
You have a Leo moon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually just found my semi-twin, an astrologer in France that is Leo moon, Scorpio rising, Taurus sun. So it's like reverse to mine. Ooh. So I reached out to her because I was like, oh, that's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah. So here we are talking about the full moon. Whoa. Here's somebody has the same Taurus sun and Cancer rising as you. That's cool.
Hi, Michelle. Yes, love it. Where's your moon, Michelle?
They might be typing.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, the first full moon of 2024, and it arrives intensely. Because Leo is the only sign ruled by the sun. So I feel like there's a specific resonance. Don't you think? Like with the luminaries. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a Leo moon, but I just feel like Leo is a special place for the moon. Would you agree with me? Or
I love a Leo moon. Whenever the moon is in Leo, you can notice the energy of people is like it's lifted up. People are more outgoing and like they're being more expressive, and like Leo is a sign of self-expression and dynamic and engaging, and you'll see people actually wearing more red and more vibrant colors and everything. So I absolutely love a Leo moon. Love all the fire moons, but Leo's extra special. Great moon to like go dancing or do something engaging with others.
Right. And it just feels very fitting for the beginning of the year because I saw that you released a video about Pluto in Aquarius, right? Did you release? But it's this so this moon. We can talk about how this moon is activating Pluto.
Yeah, the sun and the moon are opposite as they are with every full moon, and the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Leo, and Pluto's within 5 degrees of the sun. So this full moon is activating Pluto. So I think it's a great moon to think about like what's coming up from within you. The shadow, especially any shadow energies, is really great to like let it come to light for processing. So things we'd rather disown about ourselves, about how we fit into the collective. I feel like with Aquarius, the sign of groups, people, friends, organizations, the moon, our self-expression, and with that Leo energy, are you letting your light shine, or are you dimming yourself because you're afraid of standing out in some way? I think is a really good thing to be thinking about with this energy.
Yeah, we're pretty aligned because I did an IG live for the website that I write for, House of Intuition, and I wrote a ritual, and it was written thinking about the exact same thing that you said, like because we're starting a new era and things are shifting, things are moving, people are leaving jobs, companies are closing, just a lot of shifts. So it's kind of time to think about what do we want, right, for this
Yeah.
for this next era that it's beginning.
Mhm.
So it's a little scary, right? Like I just feel like I'm already feeling kind of like that like a little bit of anxiety that happens with the full moon, but it's like trusting that new things, we're starting a new things. So I just feel like I feel the same way as you do in terms of like, okay, where's my role here? How am I shifting perspectives and to celebrate ourselves? I feel like we don't celebrate enough what we do, our accomplishments, our learnings, our personal evolution. So that's what I also put in my ritual, like celebrate yourself. This is the full moon to do that.
Yes, yeah. I pulled this card, Hawthorne, yesterday, about an angel who is all about appreciating all of the beauty that you have in your life, celebrating any wins that you have, and like, can you, as much as you can, be in the moment? Yeah, I love that. Venus just went into Capricorn. So I like the idea of initiating pleasurable things that have to do with physical embodiment of enjoyment as well.
And obviously the sun is ruled, Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun is in Aquarius. So
Yeah.
our minds are set on the future. We might
Yeah.
still have this little kind of like remnants in last year, right? I'm like, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling it's been a little difficult for me to like unplug from 2023 and beyond.
Ooh.
But I feel like the Aquarius sun now, it's going to get easier and easier to, okay, that's where I'm going, it's getting, and now that Venus is not forming a square with Neptune, right? Those squares with Neptune were just, the path seems a little like the fog is dissipating, right? Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah. There's so much beautiful earth energy. And I love with the fire and earth is manifesting. So we've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion, Uranus, the planet of brilliant ideas and awakenings, Mars, how we take action, Mercury, how we think and communicate, and now Venus, all in earth signs. So I think there's this incredible energy to like believe in yourself and take the actions to bring in what you want in your life. If
Let
you
me
let
ask you,
go of
Celeste.
the fear, or are you too scared? Do you hold yourself back because of fear? I think that's the question to be asked.
Right.
Yeah.
How can we sign up for an oracle reading?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna pull a card for each sign, each of us.
Yeah, we're going to pull a card for each sign, but I'm just interrogating Celeste now because like You know, it's not that I'm trying to see things as black and white, but sometimes, we all astrologers always ask astrologers, so is this full moon good or bad? Tell me, you know, what would you
Mm.
say?
You
Like,
know
is
what?
it?
Something that's really interesting about the full moons that have been happening since the eclipse, I've noticed. So we had a lunar eclipse in Taurus last October 28th, and Mercury and Mars were conjunct in Scorpio. And then in December, the full moon in Cancer, Mercury and Mars were conjunct in Sagittarius. And now with this full moon in Leo, they're
Capricorn.
conjunct in Capricorn. So there's
Mm,
this, you know, Mars is an action of drive, energy, but it's also conflict, and Mercury about our thinking. So I think it's like there's so much almost like conflict between people is something that I'm kind of concerned about with the Mercury and Mars. Like the war started in Israel, the ground war when we had that. So can you like separate yourself from like watch out for pessimistic thinking. I think that's something that can happen with
mm,
Mercury and Capricorn, but Mars loves to be in Capricorn, so you can use this energy for the planning and the drive. So I think what I'm saying, if this could go either way for people. I mean, you can spend your whole full moon arguing with someone because you have different ideas. Like with the sun in Aquarius, the sign of I know, and about how things really are. My opinion is like the fact. You can spend your energy doing that, or you can spend your energy like really thinking about what are the things that you want to accomplish. How are you going to? What are the resources you need? How are you going to put things in action and go forward to hopefully like make the world a better place or improve your life, live like put out your creative energy. I think these are the kinds of things we should be thinking about for this full moon because it doesn't have to be bad, but the sun and the moon are squaring Jupiter, the greater benefic. So
right.
I love that for being like, are you going to have the belief that you can bring things to your life that you want to bring things to?
Right.
Yeah.
You
Or
mean like
you,
basically the T square that,
mm-hmm,
right. I don't know. I mean, and I've noticed this doesn't always turn out that way, but it just feels like squares to Jupiter are more energizing,
mm-hmm,
more like, but I do think it's a really black and white energy, which
mm-hmm,
is like, you know, if you're going to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments and enjoy life and all of that, you're going to do it big, right? It's going to be like,
mm-hmm.
like I'm planning on having a dance party by myself if it's necessary. Because
I
I just
love
feel
a
like
dance
Leo is
party.
like, it's this like joy of being alive and just embrace it. Or you're gonna have a tantrum,
Mm-hmm,
or because that's the other side of Leo. Let's be real. Not neither I'm a Leo when I'm the first one to say it. You're gonna be celebratory and inspire, you're gonna embrace an inspiring and celebratory vibe, or you're gonna have a tantrum.
mm-hmm.
Um, but they're both gonna be done big.
I think so.
I
I
think
think
that's
I
the
think
Jupiter.
exactly that's the energy. It's a big energy. It's like kind of go big or go home energy. And yeah, I like the idea of using it for like being a celebration rather than a tantrum. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Leo energy can be, it's the show up and show out side of the zodiac where people can be really dramatic. I'm sure there'll be some dramatic stuff in the collective. I think it's going to be a lot of like things revealed, continuing to be revealed in the collective
Hmm.
about like the wars going on. Pluto is about, can be about violence, devastation on a big scale. Yeah. Like one thing that was really interesting, the first the sun went into Aquarius and then Pluto went into Aquarius last Saturday. And people, like over 100,000 people in Germany took to the streets because they're angry about these right-wing groups. Some secret plan came up about them wanting to deport all of these people, foreign-born people, whether they were nationalized citizens or not of Germany. And the people stood up and said, "We are not going to allow this to happen," and took to the streets. So, yeah, I love that.
Wow. Hmm.
But in New York, or I think it was somewhere here in the U.S., there was some like white supremacist rally. I
Oh,
saw
in San
something on, and
Francisco.
they,
Yeah. Hmm.
oh, was that in San
Yeah,
Francisco?
yeah, yeah. It was in San Francisco. Yeah. I,
What are they doing here? Apparently, they couldn't get through the turnstiles.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't follow the news a lot because I'm a very, like a South Node in Pisces, I'm a super extremely
Oh,
sensitive person. So I don't follow
oh.
Instagrams for news. I just can't. It really like, I do like knowing what's going on. But my friend Broca Stewart covered it. So
Ooh.
I found out it was in San Francisco. There were videos about it and everything. So I think that's Pluto in Aquarius,
Hmm.
you know?
Like, are you going to be like, and getting together energetically is your side on like trying to dominate other people, or are you going to bring in, because Pluto Aquarius can be like that totalitarian energy, as authoritarian energy, as well as the power to the people kind of energy. It's like power to or over the people kind of energy. I
Right.
feel like with Pluto in Aquarius, and it's our decisions on where we're going to put our
I
energy.
I
Hmm.
really like that. I might steal it if you don't mind.
Oh,
What's
please
the
do. I stole your cosmic brew
so
for the
it's like
South Node.
power to or over the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to be very aware of the shadow side as well. You know, as
Hmm.
and you know what? We need to give room for differences of opinions. You know,
Hmm.
I don't support any of those groups. I'm a Mexican woman and I'm a feminist and you know, but I've learned the hard way that we just have to be able to listen to one another. And I think that's what
Hmm.
Pluto in Aquarius is. You know, it's like, okay, these people have ideas. Sometimes they have fake news in their minds,
Hmm.
but they're going to be out there. You know, they're going to be, we're going to see them. And that's what's going to happen. And we're just going to have to um, listen to everyone. I mean, I don't agree with them, but I think that Aquarius is that. It's an intellectual sign
Hmm.
that it's open-minded and it brings a lot of different ideas to the table, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think it's important for us to listen to each other, even if we don't agree. Try to find out where someone's coming from rather than like shutting. This is something I've seen with that Mercury Mars, especially when it was in Scorpio. It was like that fiery, like just trying to shut people down about if their opinions were different. Like the really sharp sword, and almost like the energy of hatred coming out, because that can be Mercury Mars, feeling like you really dislike someone or something. But Aquarius reminds us that we are all in this together, whether you like it or not, and we got to figure out how to work together, or we're just going to have continual conflict. Yeah.
Yeah, and someone here was saying we're top power when Mars is in Mercury and Mars. Yes, I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
they can have a good effect or a negative effect. The words have power. Period.
Mm-hmm.
They can get really loud this week, right? Just like Um, I
Oh,
personally would
oh,
say,
Jen said there were over 1 million on the streets in
wow,
Germany. I didn't realize it was that many people.
I
Mm,
didn't even know. Thank you for letting me know.
yeah,
Like living my cave over here in
yeah.
California. um, so what do you think, Celeste? Are there any other aspects? And thank you for bringing the Mercury Mars connection because I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't noticed that actually. Um, do you have any other aspects that you want to talk about during during this full moon? I mean, we
What?
addressed the square to Jupiter, the opposition to Pluto. I do, and I put this on my YouTube video actually about Mars in Capricorn. This is the day that Mars squares Chiron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So whatever is said can have a
Mm-hmm.
ripple effect
Yeah.
in people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mars Chiron squares are intense. So just to keeping that in mind, especially if you are a cardinal sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're at fit. Mars is at 15 degrees, and so is Chiron. So Mars at 15 degrees of Capricorn, Chiron at 15 degrees of Aries, and Chiron's the wounded healer. So yeah, this is not a time to get into a fight with anyone
This is
unless
not.
you're ready for the relationship to be over, because Mars severs and separates, Chiron's inside, it rules. Like it could be like the end of a relationship.
Yeah.
That starts out with like just like saying something rude or whatever, provocative, and blows up with the Leo moon into a fight that you're not coming back from. So I would
Yeah.
say don't enter conflict in lightly with this energy and use it for healing. I love the idea of coming together with Venus is just entered Capricorn and it's moving towards its trine with Jupiter. And Venus and Jupiter are the benefics. They make life better, they unite, they sweeten. But it's harder to get to the trine. It's easier to just square off.
Oh yeah.
And just and be angry and mad and out for other people. Yeah.
I mean, and I do feel like this moon is not, well, actually, I was realizing that, so sorry, I'm like looking at my astrology here. The moon does square Uranus on Friday. And that's when Uranus wakes out of retrograde.
Yeah, Friday is the day that's going to be kind of wild. Yes. Uranus changing directions. There may be some big event around well, it could be anywhere in the world. Big event that's kind of violent. Yeah, just
do you think, because on Sunday, so the way I'm looking at this, Uranus comes out of retrograde, and then on Sunday we have all these beautiful trines between the Capricorn planets that you were talking about and Jupiter and Uranus. I don't know. I just was expecting there was some nice surprises. Well, in the collective, maybe not, because hello, it's Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, like this, we're just on a journey of collective change for a long for the long haul. But in personal charts, wouldn't you say that this is gonna like light up the Taurus area of your chart too?
Like if you like, I feel like this is part of the North nodes in Aries. Do you have the courage to take the risk to like go after what you want, to be pioneering and go on that fool's journey, like with Uranus turning direct? And the South node in Libra, stop holding yourself back because you're concerned about how it will look for you to do what you want to do, or taking some risks. People may think you're crazy, but there is so much energy for like lucky breaks, bonanzas, all that kind of stuff. The energy you're putting in now, you may see like it come in quick and fast, but it may also, April 20th is the day that Jupiter and Uranus meet at 21 Taurus, and that energy is getting tighter and tighter. Jupiter, the cosmic Santa, bringer of abundance and blessings and gifts. Uranus, wow, bigger than you ever thought possible. I think there is fantastic energy, especially for people who just need to get out of their own way and like stop self-editing or stopping themselves.
You're so damn cute. And somebody, I just want to address a really cute comment.
Yes.
I want to see more of you together. You two are too cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
But I've never seen any.
I don't know how to say your handle. Jen. FJ. Thank you, FJ.
I've never heard anyone call Jupiter Cosmic Santa. That's so cute.
Oh, I love that's one of my favorite things to call Jupiter, the Cosmic Santa, that bringer of blessings. With Jupiter, you lean in just a little bit and you get abundance back. And the video I did, so I did a workshop on Sunday about the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction and talking about, between now and the end of May, Jupiter and Saturn, I talked about Saturn too. So Jupiter is expansion, Saturn's constriction. Jupiter is like you just get a gift. Saturn's earned success, like you worked hard for it. And they're in signs that are sextile. So there's lots of opportunities. If you put in the effort, you can have expansion and support. I feel like Jupiter, the expansion, and that Saturn and Pisces giving some support. So you can go to my website and get a link and get the video for free. On my events page if you want to watch it.
Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, I
Hmm
might. I might.
hmm
That conjunction is happening on my Uranus opposition. So
Ooh,
my third
okay.
house. So I'm expecting something big, Santa, cosmic Santa.
Yes, I
Maybe
want
a
you to
feeling.
some big thing coming in from outside of yourself. Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
well,
okay.
thank you. I really needed that. You actually really inspired me to like, keep going, you know.
Yes. Yeah, do not let this time pass you by, especially when Mars is in the sign of exaltation and Capricorn. I've been feeling that, like, ooh, getting a lot more planning. Okay, I have to go into my office. I'm a mess today. The battery's
Oh,
dying, so I have to
your
plug in.
battery's dying? Okay.
I
Yeah,
have to
no
plug
worries.
in.
Take your time.
Keep talking. I have,
um, well, I just wanted to let everyone know that, you know, like the full moon always feels intense. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what the moon does. It brings the energy to climax. It's like bam, especially this full moon. Hmm.
Yes.
And then Uranus coming out of retrograde on Friday is intense. Okay. But I
Mhm.
feel like let the fire settle. Okay. Let the fire settle. And I do feel like these trines that are coming up on Sunday, they just feel really nice. So trust that. And it is the time to create, you know, like
Yeah.
Celeste was saying, Mars is in Capricorn, exalted. Okay. When a planet is in its exaltation, it kind of takes reins of the sky. It is kind of like I'm the boss here. I'm calling in the shots. And Mars in Capricorn is actually really focused. It's really focused on doing, on creating something meaningful. It just doesn't want to like mess things up like in some other signs. Okay. In Capricorn, it's like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it right and I'm gonna pull my strategy. I've been feeling that too. Yesterday, I was writing this whole strategy for my business. And you know, Mars doesn't visit Capricorn very often. It's once every 2 years uh, energy. So, yes, right now it's time to create. And also, a friendly reminder that once Uranus stations direct on Friday, no retrograde planets in the sky until what is it, April 4th?
April
I think
1st.
April
April
1st.
1st, Mercury goes retrograde in Aries. Hold on to your
That's
hat.
going to be an intense retrograde. Yeah.
During
Mm-hmm.
eclipse season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is your time, like Celeste is saying. Go, go, go. You know, um,
Ooh,
I
I want
really
to.
think this is a good time to start creating something new because so many of us are changing,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
what do you think?
Makeup Nia said time to create. And yeah, Mars and Capricorn is answering into Saturn and Pisces. Pisces is a dream, it's about creativity. And Mars has staying power in this, like what the seeds you plant. I bet you may have written the best business plan you ever wrote with this energy with Mars trying Jupiter
I just
and
like
Uranus and
those.
oh,
You
huh?
know, I just like those because, like, Aquarius season, and we can look at us promoting all our stuff, but that's fine. Aquarius season, which I made a YouTube
Hmm
video about it, there are a lot of activations of Pluto and Uranus, which are intense, but then you have the activations from Earth, right? That kind of calm things down from Mercury and Mars to Jupiter and Uranus. So there is kind of like this, like, grounding energy coming in at the same time. So that's nice.
Yeah, and you can choose. Do you lean into the growth and the grounding energy, or do you let yourself get
Yeah.
go to
Well,
extremes with the
I hope
Aquarius?
I listen to my own advice. Since I'm a Leo moon, well, I'll let you know how it goes.
You're going to be fine. The full moon is on Thursday. You are going to be fine. I trust that you will manage this energy, knowing it's coming to its best.
Yeah, so somebody was asking real quick, when is the Leo full moon? So yes, we forgot to say that. It is actually on Thursday
Mhm.
at 9:54 a.m. Pacific time.
Mhm.
So I feel like really it's what would you say? Like Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, you're
Yeah.
going to really feel it the
Mm-hmm.
most. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. So should we go into the signs
yeah, let's
or
pull cards for each sign and talk about each sign. Yeah.
okay. Um Why don't we start with Leo? Does that
Okay.
sound good?
Okay.
I've been doing that in my IG lives because like I'm such a rebel, and it's like, no, we're gonna start with the season or the sign because it just feels natural. Aries, sorry, you don't know it's have to go first. Oh my God, I said
Yeah. Oh, wait,
you.
let's answer this question. Sun Salt
Okay.
Coaching says, would you recommend using this energy within work, particularly approaching a boss about guidance and goals? This is a wonderful time now that Venus is in Capricorn, time Jupiter. But come to your boss knowing what something about what you want. Come with the goals in mind, and you may be surprised by how quickly they go along with it or give you the steps to do it. Or yeah, I think it can be really positive if you have put in the work. You may be like really pleasantly surprised by all you have to do is ask for what you need,
Yeah,
what you
because
want.
like what all the natal planets are in Capricorn now, right? So Venus, Mercury, and Mars. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I do feel like it's a really good time. I do think that you have to be very organized with the information you bring. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
like ready in case the boss says, I don't know, how many sales does that create? Or, any
Mm-hmm.
questions, just because Mars in Capricorn likes everything very strategized.
Yeah, you got to be prepared.
You got to be prepared. So yeah, it is a great time to approach your boss with knowing that you have everything covered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and are we doing sun or rising
Rising.
signs?
I have all these decks laying around.
Okay.
I might use the symbols.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna
okay.
go get it. I'm gonna
Okay,
go get
I'll tell people about my deck. I am using the Wandering Soul Oracle deck. I absolutely love this deck. It's going to give us a picture. It's by Rachel Jean, and you can get it on Etsy, I believe. And yeah, this is what they look like on the back. It's such a beautiful deck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we're going to start with the Leo side. Ah, I'm a Taurus. Starting it in the middle. Hopefully I can get it together. Okay, we can do it.
This is the one I brought.
Oh, I love it. What is
Um,
that?
it's Marcella Roll.
Ooh,
I
sacred
like
symbol.
it because it's very simple
Mm-hmm.
and it's still very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so um,
I love it.
I love
Okay.
this deck. I'm hoping I wrote an article about it.
Ah.
I mean, I used it for an article that I wrote. I collaborated with her, and yeah, and I like the symbols for meditation.
Ooh.
So yay, I'm prepared. Sorry, I have to
Okay.
go take it. I have to go get it. All right. So Leo.
Yes.
Um,
Ooh.
I just. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No,
Do you
tell
want to
it. Tell
talk
me.
first? Okay. Talk about Leo first, and then we'll show our card.
I feel like even if this full moon is intense and it just brings the full spectrum of emotions,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it has something to do with Leo's career, even though it's the first house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it activates Jupiter, and Jupiter is traveling in their 10th house.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know, there's going to be that crazy conjunction. So I just feel like Leo, if you play your cards right, this full moon can take you on a path of ascension in your business or in your career.
Ooh, I love that. And I pulled Gateway. So to me, that's exactly what you just said. This can take you on a journey or a path into your career. Keep your eyes open for opportunities, I think is something to really be thinking about. And tapping in and trusting intuition comes to me with this. Yeah. What gateway do where you're at the beginning of something? Yeah, Pluto just went into Aquarius of like powerful growth and opportunities. It may feel obscured right now a little bit, but I think you need to
Mm,
lean in and move forward and keep your eyes open. Yeah,
gateway.
yeah,
Wow.
I like that.
Okay, so should we talk about
No,
Taurus and then I pull a card?
oh no, you pull a card for Leo
Okay,
too, so
okay,
they get two cards, one for
okay.
each of us.
Let's see, Leo, Leo rising, Leo sun. Let's see what comes up. Uh-oh, karmic path,
Ooh,
Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah, this is actually the only card in the whole deck that features a planet.
Okay.
Well, there's the moon, the sun and moon and eclipse, but other than that, this is the only other planet that features this deck. So something karmic is coming too, Leo, which let's remember that karma is not necessarily bad. It could be good. If you,
Mhm.
if you were, let's think about if you were good in your past lives or something is coming back.
I think it could be earned success,
Mm-hmm.
or it could also be consequences with Saturn. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I mean, and you were saying Saturn is like work for it, but you can
Hmm.
have it if you work for it, right? So that's interesting for Leo, karmic.
I love that. You're at the gateway and it's on your karmic path. Yeah.
Okay, so Virgo,
Yes.
you're gonna need a nap,
Mm-hmm.
Virgo. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna need to sleep more. You're gonna need to rest more because this moon is happening in the 12th house, and so that's normally a time where you will feel tired. There's just a lot of happening under the surface, in your dreams, maybe there will be some secrets being spilled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think, Celeste? Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 12th house, the house of secrets, the house of self-undoing, the house of solitude and rest. Yeah, I like that. And I pulled the higher power. And it's really interesting for Virgos with Saturn in Pisces opposite your sun or rising sign. It can feel like there's a little bit of a heavyweight blanket, but I feel like this has you have to trust no matter what. There are always that the 12th house is the house of hidden angels too. So there's always like forces protecting divine God, your angels, whatever, walking with you. And if you like give it up to your higher power is what I'm feeling in some ways, and
Ooh.
connecting in with your spiritual life is for Virgos with this
And
full
from what
moon.
I hear, Virgo rising, and they're really tired. See, you're already tired. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then napping like crazy, right? Well, you're pulling really inspirational cards, Celeste, and I'm
Yeah.
pulling really intense cards. So, for Virgo, I pulled jealousy.
Ooh. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow work.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know because yeah, and it is the 12th house, So
Mm.
carry this with you. Download an image, put it under your pillow. I love this. I have this all over my house. Actually, you're gonna see when you come over.
Okay.
Um, for protection. Just because
Mm.
the 12th house, even though it's very spiritual, it can be, but I just read a book recently that said it's the house of bliss. And like sometimes in astrology, we learn that it's the house of a self undoing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it can incorporate all of those things, but just to take care of your psyche, Virgo,
Mm-hmm.
or you might find out someone's
Yeah.
jealous of you.
Yeah. It's the house of hidden enemies. You find out you have a hidden enemy. And it's good to know. It might be someone at
That's
work. Yeah. It might be
what I
someone
was
at
gonna
work
say.
who,
That's what I was gonna say because like the 6th house opposite the 12th house is the house of
mm-hmm.
work.
Mm-hmm. So keep your eyes open. Don't tell your coworker Sally everything about your life, especially about how wonderful your boo is. Don't tell her.
Hidden enemies are jealous. See, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Libra,
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Well, what do you think? Some drama with friends?
It could be. You like think about who your true friends are. There may be full moons always illuminate things, and the sun is shining in your house of create your self-expression, and the moon in your house of friends. So I pulled the preserve card. Like, who are those people who are always there for you? Who will throw you the life raft? I mean, do some really some soul searching. The South Node, the cosmic broom, is in the sign of Libra, and you may be finding that you're sweeping. Like, some people have to be a little bit swept out of your life because they're not, the ride or die type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Libra. And we know, and let's be real. And there's nothing wrong about being friendly and being friends
Mm-hmm.
with everybody. But this full moon might illuminate, like Celeste was saying,
Mm-hmm.
who your real friends are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I pulled the growth card.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you let go what no longer serves you, it brings in growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, new growth.
Yeah, even if the growth isn't immediate, right? Because
Yeah.
we know the South Node is about letting things go. But when you let things go, you open the door for other things to show up in your life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Scorpio. Isn't this the release point of this full moon?
Yes. Well, Jupiter releases in Scorpio. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I just feel like it could be good. It's like, if there's a T square and the point of release is 5 degrees of Scorpio,
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't know, something about a partnership. It could be either a career or partnership,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I like that.
We like that because I'm a Scorpio sun, so we like that.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be good, Scorpio, if you keep your temper in place. And I'm just saying that because I'm a Scorpio sun. So.
Yeah, definitely Scorpio. Some there may be some surging of emotions. This is the 10th house for Scorpio, right? Leo.
Yeah.
It's in the 10th house.
So something career related, but also related to the partner, right? Because Jupiter in the 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a surprise gift.
Hopefully
a surprise gift from the partner. Somebody might get a proposal. I think so. And
I would wait for it, except for I'm married already. Okay.
I
Oh.
called the divine language. I feel like that's the language of love. Yeah, Leo has associations with love and romance. Maybe something romantic will happen. This is about what is it? The golden mean.
Is that the Fibonacci?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me look and see what the book says. Why don't you say your card?
Yes, this is truth.
Oh, I love it. Scorpios want to know the truth. Yeah, even if it's
maybe a truth comes out at work, Scorpio. The full moons illuminate.
And maybe a truth about like how much energy you're putting into your work. Is it too much? Is it not enough? Is it work-life balance? Do you have work-life balance? Yeah, this is, let me read this. The golden ratio is a shape and number sequence that appears all over the universe. Coincidence or something more? Are we being spoken to by a creator being, or is it all by chance? Take time to think on the big questions that have made us wonder since the beginning of time of higher consciousness by our earthly human ancestors. Yeah.
The truth. Yes. So your ascendant is your rising sign. It's the same thing. Wow. Okay.
That's big for Scorpio.
I think
so you may like
truth's gonna come out.
I like you may get some downloads of some real really pay attention to what you're awakened to.
Oh, and also think about this with Pluto new in Aquarius. I mean, I've noticed this, right? That's what I said in my article, in my video on YouTube. Because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto in modern astrology, the fact that, I mean, I literally was able to look back at my life into that. What happened in 2008 when Pluto went into Capricorn. That's when I started my career in media.
Oh.
In 2008. When I was writing I was writing about music back in the day, actually, instead of astrology. But that's when I started my career in media. And that just ended at the end of 2023.
Perfect.
So Scorpio, put your sights in the future, like change everything, change what you're doing, because like that's the energy of truth.
I love that.
So I'm a Scorpio rising, and the truth is I need to shift careers. See?
Yes.
See, there it is.
Yeah, lots of Scorpios are making, like, your Pluto is an Aquarius is squaring your Scorpio placements. So especially if you're have close to less than, I think, 10 degrees of Scorpio, you may be feeling like this real push for evolution and change and growth. It's uncomfortable, but yeah, you are meant to be phoenixing. How are you phoenixing? How are you shedding old skins for new growth?
Yeah. So that's the vibe for my Scorpios.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yes. Ninth house, right? Ninth house of growth, expansion, travel, learning, take a class. Yeah.
Yeah. And then activates Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. So you think that Sagittarius are probably going to book a trip and go away?
Yeah. You may book a trip. Yeah. Yeah.
Or they might sign up for school. Or they might sign up for school. Because you know what card I pulled?
What? I love that. I love that. I pulled
very ninth house.
Yes, I pulled vulnerability. Yeah. Ooh. This is a great time to sharpen your skills with learning something new. Yeah, I really like that. And being vulnerable, like I feel like Leo moon, there's also like love and romance and showing your true self. But yeah, what do you want to study? What do you want to learn more about? And yeah.
Two of my favorite astrologers. Oh, thank you, babe.
I don't know. Why don't I see the comments anymore?
Really? Oh, that's weird.
It stopped at Erica on my side. I don't know why.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Well, we're somebody's favorite astrologer.
Oh, good.
So.
Good. Who is it? What does the name say? What's the handle?
Lara Graham.
Oh, Lara. Hi, Lara. Yes.
Love her.
Yes.
Love her.
Lara is wonderful.
Okay. She actually won one of my cosmic paintings a long time ago. All right. So Capricorn. So this is in the 8th house.
You're not going to believe the card I pulled.
Which one?
I pulled the liminal space. Look, it looks like a coffin.
Wow.
It's in your 8th house. So it could be a great time to think about like your will. Do you have a will? What is your legacy? Who are you leaving things behind? What about inheritances? What have you inherited? What are you passing on?
That's why it house. And you know what? My husband says Sagittarius rising, but triple Capricorn, and he's going through a lot of change right now with his career.
What needs to die? What do you need done? You always, with the full moon, what do you want to release? What do you want to let die? This is a good thing to think about, Capricorn.
I like that.
Because you have all this, you have this beautiful new moon in your house and all of this great manifesting energy. So what do you need to cleave from things in order to make the most of it?
And you know what I pulled? Gratitude.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Because at the end of the day, there's a lot to be grateful for. And you will see this weekend when all these planets in your sign trine Jupiter.
Yes.
So this weekend, Capricorn is a weekend to practice gratitude, to feel it in your body.
I love it. Yeah. So Aquarius. Ooh.
Aquarius, yes. Ooh, that's interesting for Aquarius. Well, the truth is, Aquarius, that when the moon happens in the sign opposing your sun, it just can be kind of, kind of intense, and you might just feel like somebody wants something. It's like, now what? But this is the seventh house of partnerships, so something, even a partnership coming to an end, a relationship coming to an end. And that makes sense, right? Because like now Pluto entered your sign, and you're going to transform so much over the next 20 years. And so it only makes sense that certain things are ending for other ones to begin.
Yeah, and I think Pluto, and this may unblock you in some ways. So I really want you to like pay attention to if your partner says something to you that illuminates some of the way your behaviors, that you may see something in a different way. Yeah.
Which one is it?
And this is unblock.
Wow.
Unblock.
That looks like
So
a chakra,
Pluto may be helping you to unblock some deep healing. Pluto can also be deep healing. It can bring the shadows to light. It can bury things or bring them to light. So I really encourage you with the full moon and the sun in your sign to like just bring it to light. Don't just keep pushing things down underneath the surface. Yeah, that's what I feel for that.
And for Aquarius, guess what I pulled?
What?
Magic.
I love that.
Yeah, magic. So, maybe I'm getting on a tangent, but somebody just posted recently, you know how this is the as above, so below? Because it's like as above and then as below and as within, so without. So basically this is the symbol for magic, but it's because it's talking about the elements, and it talks about what happens above and happens below. So Aquarius, you have some serious magic available to you.
Yeah, the power's on your side.
I love this card.
Yes, I do. I didn't know that was a symbol of as below, as below.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the post. He explains it way better than me. But yes, I just shared it in my stories like a few days ago, actually. The stage of time is the people who are actually writing the real story of humanity. Anyway, I'm such a nerd. I'm always like...
The stage of time.
The stage of time. It's like the epic of humanity. It's like a book that talks about how old humanity really is, and not what we've been told.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry for going on a tangent.
No worries. I am known for my tangents. Lara's usually my tangent tracker.
That's sweet. So Pisces?
Yes.
Oh, Pisces, I love you so much. Okay.
So Pisces is sixth house, right?
Sixth house. Oh, you're going to be busy, AF, Pisces. So get some rest. Don't burn the candle at both ends. The full moon in the sixth house it's like, oh, I can't keep up. My deadlines and this and that and So take it easy. Take it easy. Don't make too many plans this week. You might not feel like doing anything on the weekend except for resting.
I love that. I pulled the wisdom card, and I think this is about body wisdom. So listen to what's coming up from your body about knowing when you need to rest. I love that.
See, because with the moon in the sixth house, it's like you're gonna be busy, you're gonna be tired, you have to like take care of your body. And the oracle says there's a new life coming.
Ooh, I love that. That's the Ankh, right? What it's new life. That's a new life card.
Yeah. Actually, I'll read since I'll read the meaning. And this resonates a lot actually with Pisces, because with Saturn in Pisces,
Yeah.
The arrival of new beginnings, or the budding start of something beautiful and long-lasting, Saturn. Drawing this
Mm.
card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you are beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship and or experience, because it's the Ankh. So it's like
Mhm.
the Egyptian symbol. I'm going to Egypt this year, so I'm like super
Oh,
excited.
how
Mhm.
exciting! I love it. Oh,
New life
yeah. I
for
think
me
it's
too, hopefully.
so interesting. We both picked decks that are showing these, yeah, that are, yeah, have a word and a symbol. I gotta
Yeah,
pick.
that's interesting, right? I mean, I have a lot of decks. Do you normally pull from the same decks, or do you like
No,
mix it?
I always pull from something different. I just,
Okay.
what's calling for me.
I feel like this one's good for this because it's simple, and and you can, let's say, if I'm trying to work with a new moon, I pull the new moon card and like visualize it.
Okay. Okay. I put a comment just to try to get.
Test. I see your comment.
Yeah. I don't see any of the new comments. Okay, what card did you pull? Sorry.
For what? I haven't yet.
Oh,
Um.
for Pisces, I was
Oh,
thinking. Okay.
it was
Oh,
new
that's
life.
right. Okay. Sorry, I
Um.
got
It's
distracted.
all good. It's all good. We're having fun here. Um. Aries.
Yay! Fifth house, fun. Aries, I hope you're doing something creative, having some fun, expressing yourself
Yes.
in a positive
In a
way.
positive way with that Mars Chiron square.
Oh yeah, yeah. Watch out, Aries. If you feel yourself getting angry or agitated, maybe button your lip.
You didn't, because we started with Leo. And guess what, Aries? New beginning.
Ah,
Even though
well, the
this is
North Node,
full moon.
yeah, the North
What?
Node's in your sign, so I love that. You're having lots of new beginnings and protected. So think about how you're divinely protected.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a big deal because, and I was going to contact you and ask if you knew anybody that does a lot of work on Chiron, Celeste, because I really want to partner with an astrologer and talk about Chiron, the activations of Chiron
Oh,
right now.
Leslie.
Okay,
Yeah, Leslie
that's great.
loves Chiron. Yeah.
Because Aries, Chiron is in your sign, and it's a conjunct already the North Node, and so you're going through a deep healing process
Mm-hmm.
right now, and you are protected,
Yeah.
and that's gonna take you to a new life.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's sweet.
the eclipse on April 8th is conjunct Chiron. So this can be a time for Aries to be going through some like really deep healing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really is in our sign.
Hmm. But yeah, Leslie Tagorda does a lot with Chiron. I
Mm.
like Chiron.
Oh, duh. I'll
Yeah.
ask her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am protected. That's your mantra.
Mm-hmm. Always divinely directed and always protected. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice. See, here's one of my clients that she's also going to Egypt in 2025.
Oh.
Ancient class with Isis and Dura. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people are going now these days.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear from you, love. I was going to email you, actually. Okay, so Taurus,
Yes.
fourth house. This full
Mm-hmm.
moon is in your fourth house, Taurus. So I feel like I think like an ending at home, or the ending of a situation that's been long-standing. It could be intense, but again, the weekend brings relief, and that's the card that I pulled.
Relief. Ah. I pulled sacred cycles. So
Mm-hmm.
knowing that, there's a time for growth, a time for release. For Tauruses, it's a time for growth with Jupiter in Taurus. Yeah, this is a sacred cycle where you're putting in your energy. This Jupiter Uranus conjunction can be wonderful for Tauruses. So Do not let this time pass you by. This is like a real sacred cycle of energy you put in for your goals. Taurus can really give you like a bigger bonanza than typical.
Yes,
Because
Taurus.
you got Jupiter helping you.
Allow yourself to change right now,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's going to take you to the next stage.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gemini?
Yes.
Third house. The full moon is in the third house, so it's going to be busy. It's going to be, like you like it.
Yeah, busy, busy, busy.
That resonates a lot.
Pull the chance card. Take a chance on, take a chance. Jupiter's coming to your sign May 25th. So yeah, the luck for you may be more a little bit later in the year, but yeah, lucky chance. I think this is you're at the gas station or the post office or the grocery store, and you're maybe single and you see someone cute. It's like take a chance, smile, say hello. That's what I think.
I think so. For Geminis, somebody's gonna show up in your DMs for sure this week, like maybe an ex or a friend from another time. You know, it just feels like a lot of communication, a lot of emails, a lot of information. And the card I chose for Gemini, death, transformation. You know what? This really resonates with Jupiter in a way, because like when Jupiter is in your 12th house, like it is now, it is a period of it feels like this, you know, it feels like something's dying because a new vision is coming to life.
Yeah.
You know, when Jupiter is in your 12th house, transiting your 12th house, you're spiritually preparing for when Jupiter enters your sign, you know? So it does feel like things are going away. So new things are coming in.
I love that. Yeah. Okay.
So Cancer.
Second house.
That's for you, my friend.
Yes. Yeah. Making money moves with a new moon, doing your finances. I've got to do my 1099s for my virtual, my producer such. So yeah, making money moves for Cancer. I pulled the memories card, which is such a perfect card for Cancer. So yeah, some like allow some fun memories to like dance through your head as you're doing your financial stuff.
Taxes are calling.
Taxes are calling. I hate
I'm ready.
doing that. I hate it.
What about a race? Do you think that some Cancer risings could get a raise right now?
Maybe a surprise something. Surprise
like
bonus, close a deal. Yeah, something.
Okay.
Don't
go
out and buy any like really expensive thing.
What did you pull for Cancer?
Memories.
Oh yeah.
And then I pulled a collective card too.
Nice. I pulled soulmate.
Ooh, I love that. Remember why you love them so much. With memories and soulmate, like especially if you like been married forever, and sometimes it's just easy to take your loved one for granted, whether it's a marriage, a pet, whatever, parents.
Yeah.
Remember the love, why they're your soulmate. Yeah.
Well, and you know, with all those planets in the 7th house, you know, all the natal planets travel in your 7th house. I don't know. I feel like Cancers could be some of the people that get engaged this Valentine's or near Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I love it.
With all the planets in the, Venus, Mars, Mercury in the 7th house. It's like there's soulmate energy for sure.
Yeah, I pulled celebrate for all of us, like a collective card. This is what this new Leo new moon is. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate life. Have gratitude. And
I love that. That's exactly what we want.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, doing IG lives with you just puts me in a good mood. Seriously. It's like, I'm so glad we did this because I was feeling kind of anxious this morning and I couldn't, I meditated, I did it all, and then like I could still, I was like, oh, and then now I'm like feeling so much happier.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Okay, so I'll pull a card
Yeah.
for the collective. This works for me, memories and soulmate works for me. A nice ending. Okay. Yeah, my wings, my Scorpio and my wings. Okay, let me see. I'll pull a card for the collective. Okay. We are protected, my friends.
Oh, I love that you got the protected card. Yes.
You got that too, right? For one of the signs?
One of the signs, protect, and I feel like it's like protect your energy too.
There you go. That's why I was saying in my previous IG live that normally I would say the full moon in Leo is to like go out and party and all of that, but because of the square that for with Mars, it just feels like have a dance party in your house. Just kind of like.
Oh, you
and this
mean the
means
Chiron,
something.
Mars square Chiron?
Yeah, I just
I think it's a good, and Mercury conjunct Mars. I think it's a good time to have fun at home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of having your own dance party.
And Uranus
Post a
changing
lot of
directions.
selfies.
Yeah.
And so that means that we should call it in protection. Actually, I'm gonna pull that card and meditate with it later.
Yeah.
It's funny, because I just did a big energetic cleanse.
Oh, good.
The other day. And I did one of those crazy rituals that like cleans your system. And like as an astrologer, as professional astrologers, we need to do that because, part of our work is like managing people's emotions. So that resonates.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this has been fun.
That was so much fun.
Yes. Thanks so much. Sorry. I like couldn't find my phone, had to change rooms, which is really odd. So I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look at my chart.
Good. It's all good. Honestly, like life is too serious for us to take this too seriously. Like we're here to share content and inspire people. Hoping that that they'll comment or share. But we do it because we like doing it and we like collaboration. So don't worry about it. I'm just happy to be here. This was amazing. I'm so glad you loved it. Love you two ladies together. Thank you so much for your time. Yay.
Oh, thank you so much. I wish I could read the comments. That's so weird. Like there's something weird going on. Oh, you know what it is? It's Uranus changing directions. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm having like little weird technical glitches. So Friday may feel like a Mercury retrograde with Uranus changing directions. Yeah.
Or you might just feel really like
nervous energy. Yeah.
With Uranus, I always say that meditation and yin yoga is the only thing that helps. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna do an IG live about Uranus this Friday.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to tune in if I'm available. Yes. What time?
2 p.m. the Mercury hour.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have a live right before that, but then I'll try to catch you.
No worries.
Okay.
But thank you, love. I'm so happy to collaborate with you. I'm so happy that we're getting together soon.
Yes. Oh, and if you make me a collaborator on the post, I'll add it to my wall.
I'll make you a collaborator for sure.
Okay. Take care.
All right,
and I will see you soon.
Take care. See you soon.
Bye. Thanks everyone for coming.
Thank you everyone for joining. Let us know in the comments if you like this. And good luck to all of you. And I will be doing more IG lives now. So you can find my calendar of IG lives on my profile. Sending you lots of love. Thank you, lovely. Take care. Happy full moon. Bye.